Action. Alright, so because I'm stubborn, I'm going to do another video. Excuse me. I gotta shut my door. You gotta have a little bit of privacy. My neighbors are gonna think I'm totally fucking insane, and they'll be right. Anyways, whatever. It don't matter, right? Alright, so please excuse me while let's see, how do I do this? Okay. Anyways, I really like to talk about Fangorn and the Ents and the Oathbreakers. I really, really like to talk about that. But the thing is there is no audience. Just like Fangorn and Treebeard and the Ents had no audience. There is no audience because nobody cares for the Fangorn and nobody cares. So it don't matter what the Ents and the Fangorn have to say. Nobody cares. And so, you don't think that there's a large group of people like that nobody really gives a shit about? I know there is. They're called the homeless and the poor. Nobody ever cares about them, ever. You never hear any big story about, we're going to do all this stuff to help all the homeless U.S. citizens because, what hypocrisy it is. We'll do all this to help illegal immigrants, but we won't do anything to help our own homeless citizens. You never hear any stories like that. All that's constantly always swept under the rug, and it's all just coincidence. It isn't because there is no reason that they continue to put a stranglehold on the whole subject of homelessness and poverty in America. There's no reason for that. There is no reason that Richie from Boston never includes that subject in his commentary, or virtually anyone else in Popular and Trending, let alone, every channel in the AllSec. Nobody's ever talking about it. Why? Well, because nobody cares for the woods anymore. Go watch and then you'll have all these people say, well, Lord of the Rings was written by Freemasons and it was all predictive programming because they want to brainwash you. So don't listen to anything. So if people start talking about Lord of the Rings, just be aware that it's all conspiracy and it's all just a Freemason book to brainwash you. And really what it means is, it's a chase, or whatever the fuck. Nobody cares for the woods anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't pay attention to the Lord, what is spoken in the Lord of the Rings. No, okay, well maybe there's some other book. What about, is the Bible something? Oh no, that's all Freemason. Oh, okay. So that's not, okay. Let me go through my list of my little library of books here. Maybe you can tell me which one is trustworthy that I can actually read without being in danger of being brainwashed by Freemasonry or whatever it is. Okay, so I've got H.P. Lovecraft. Oh no, that's pure Freemasonry. That's pure Illuminati. Blah blah. Okay, all right. What else have you got? I've got a tarot book written by Joe Dorowski. Oh no, that's totally okay. All right, fine. How about I've got this, there's a sci-fi book here called The Forbidden Zone, written by Whitley Strieber. Oh, no, that's totally, Freemasonry. Okay. Okay, well, here's a book written by my friend who actually passed away a couple years ago called The Loner. The author's name is Stu Campbell. Oh, no, he's stupid. He's a totally brainwashed yeah. Oh, he's your friend. He's totally brainwashed Freemasonry. Oh, yeah. Oh, so my friend that you don't even know. You don't even know him, and I knew him for a handful of years before he passed away. You already know, without even knowing him or reading the book, you already know that book, The Loner, is just pure Freemasonry. It's all brainwashed Freemasonry. Okay, what about, I got The Road Less Traveled by Scott Peck, MD. Oh, no, that's Freemasonry. It's all Freemason, Illuminati, Satanism, Luciferian. Okay. And you read the book and you no, or maybe, or yes, or because I've got the second Road Less Traveled that's called Further Along the Road Less Traveled. Oh no, that's Luciferianism. It's Luciferian. It's all bad. It's just total fucking Freemasonry, Luciferian. It's all bad, dude. It's all okay. So far, none of the books I have I need to just throw them all out and burn them, like 1984. I've got the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, AA, Alcoholics Anonymous book. Oh, no, that's Freemasonry. It's Luciferianism, Satanism. It's a cult. Oh, yeah. Have you read the 12 Steps and Traditions of... Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, what else have I got here? I got a book on rocks and minerals. Oh, no, that's totally Luciferian Illuminati. They're using these gems and minerals for all this Luciferian Illuminati Freemasonry. Okay, how about Stephen King's book, The Dark Tower? Oh, no, that's totally Luciferian. Okay, fair enough. I've got, let's see, what is this? I've got Tom Brown's Field Guide to Wild, Edible, and Medicinal Plants. Oh, no, that's total misinformation. It's put out by the Luciferian. Tom Brown, he's been debunked. He's a Luciferian. Okay, what else have we got here? Therapeutic Herb Manual. Oh, that's total Luciferian. It's Illuminati. Well, I guess that about covers the majority of my books. Let's see, what else have I got here? I've got The Underachiever's Manifesto, A Guide to Accomplishing Little and Feeling Great, written by Ray Bennett, M.D. Oh, no, that's total brainwash. It's Freemasonry. It's Illuminati. It's Luciferian. Wow, I must just be doing it all wrong, man. I must just be doing everything wrong. I just haven't figured it out. I must just be a sheeple. Wow, what a loser. I've been a loser this whole time, and here I thought there might be some hope. I guess I'm just a loser. I got a couple more books, but I don't see the point in mentioning them because I'm sure they're just Freemasonry, Illuminati, Luciferian, blah, blah, blah. So I guess I just need to keep searching for that one book because there's this one book somewhere that somebody wrote. I mean, do you see how that can be very difficult to believe? I mean, maybe it's true. But I mean, think about how many books there are in the world. How many books a person would have to go through to find that one book, that needle in a haystack. That sounds impossible. That sounds like humanly impossible to achieve. Finding that one book out of all the books that have ever been published and written in the world, in the history of the world. There's only this one book. I mean, I suppose that could be true. But then again, a lot of things could be true. Like the Bible could be true. Oh, no, it's Freemasonry, it's Illuminati. Okay, all right. So there's this one book. And out of all the sea of all the books ever published and written in the history of the entire world, there's only one. And it's like, that would be statistically impossible to find. Like, you would have to be a superhuman to find that book. So I give up, It's like, giving up never felt so good. I'm done. I'm out. Go ahead, I'm sure you found the book. I'm sure you're the one. You got the book, and fucking wow, good for you, I guess. I'm chill. I think I'll just stick with the Underachievers Manifesto. I'm not gonna be killing myself seeking every book that's ever been written in the history of the world to find that one book. No, that sounds like overachieving to me. Now, if you believe in overachieving, go for it. I'm not a big, firm believer in overachievement. I think it's complete bullshit and brainwash, and that everybody's been brainwashed by overachievement. Therefore, I'll just keep it simple, man. Because that ain't very simple. It ain't very simple if in all the books that have ever been written in the entire history of the world, there's only one. That one book. So it's like the chances of finding that one book are like astronomically insane. Like it's like what are the chances of finding that one book? They're like next to none. Like it's so minuscule that it's hardly even worth entertaining the idea that you can find it. So why would I waste my time, it's a waste of time, like total waste of time. Like I'll just kick back and I guess be accused of being a sheeple for the rest of my life because I didn't find that one book in this massive sea of who knows how many trillions of books that have been written throughout human history. And all those other books, those trillions of books, they're all Illuminati, Freemasonry, brainwash. There's only that one book that isn't, somewhere. But then, are you sure that that one book is really the one? Maybe it's even worse than all the rest. I don't know. Is it really worth it if it's that impossible? I like Homer Simpson. The Homer Simpson meme where it says, if something is hard, it's not worth doing. And it shows Homer Simpson like laying in a hammock with a fucking margarita sitting on his fat fucking belly. And he's got a donut, half a donut hanging out of his mouth, and he's drooling and he's fucking... I think that's the better approach in life. That's just me. Life is too important to be taken seriously. I am not going to devote my entire life to searching for one book out of trillions and trillions of books because that one book has all the answers I need, but only that one. Yeah. Not my thing, I mean, if that's yours, hey, who am I to say one way or the other? I don't know. All I can speak for is myself, but as far as myself, I know I am not that person that's going to go and sift through trillions of books and devote my entire life to find that one book. That ain't me. I'm Homer Simpson. I'm the one that says, if something is hard, it's not worth doing. And I'm going to be fucking laying on a hammock with half a donut hanging out of my mouth and a big cup of coffee sitting on my belly. And fucking bunch of drool coming out of my mouth, and I'm just like taking a nap, like, That's me. That's my archetype. I am not an overachiever. I never will be. Let me share. So this is just a book. It's not the book, but it is a book. Let's go into this. Check this out. This is The Underachiever's Manifesto, a guide to accomplishing little and feeling great. Check this out. Tell me this is bullshit. Congratulations, opening this book is the best decision you've ever made. There, that was easy, wasn't it? The pleasures of underachievement are many, but they are all too often lost in the pressure for success or success, right? The achievement lobby is powerful, and underachievement is, surprisingly, not as easy as it should be. Our world is so full of unrelenting messages about being the best you can be that it may not have even occurred to you to try for anything less. We've been brainwashed over many years to believe that striving for success is essential to our well-being. Be number one. Don't settle for second best. Give 110%, right? Right? It's an endless, exhausting litany thanks to advertising stars and corporate executives busy cashing in our inadequacies for their overpriced sneakers and shiny Tesla cars. Never mind that no one agrees on what it means to be the best, and that it's actually impossible for everyone to be it, whatever it is. Maybe you're working really hard at resisting all that, but even if you are, chances are you're still striving in some way to live life to the very best, and it's killing you. Consider how many brilliant careers are coupled with disastrous marriages. How many talented, hardworking people smoke too much, exercise too little, or drink themselves into oblivion each week. At the other extreme, how many fitness-crazed or hyper-competitive individuals tear up their knees running marathons or risk life and limbs scrambling to mountaintops? How many brilliant and ambitious people dream of winning accolades for their genius only to wind up working for their C-plus colleagues? And even if you do manage to just about maintain a full sprint schedule of personal and professional achievement, it can take something as commonplace as COVID-19 to throw your whole highly tuned enterprise stressfully out of whack. What you've never realized all these years is that it's your commitment to excellence that is the source of your trouble And that's where this book can help. There's still a lot of pages left. Anyways, whatever. So I'm just doing a video because whatever, you know, why not, man? Why not? Who knows? Maybe this information I'm putting out might be important to somebody. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's just entertaining. Maybe, you notice how it's hard to find anything on platforms like BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble, and YouTube. It seems, I mean, could just be me, but it seems like it's hard to find anything that's really worth watching. That's what makes it funny, because then it's like, well, I might as well just do a video since everything is shit anyways. I mean, my video can't be any worse than any one of these other fucking talentless schmucks. But, so why did I decide to do this video? Maybe it doesn't matter. So yeah, I mean, I've watched a bit of content, and really all there is to watch is what's in popular and trending. I mean, honestly, there just isn't nothing else. Every once in a while, you'll find some video of some everyday person. Dude, when I see an everyday person video, I don't care how much I disagree with them. I'm just like desperately going to that video. Like, oh my God, there's actually just an everyday person on here. I don't care. Talk about the Jays. Talk about whatever you want. I just need to hear just an everyday person. I'm so fucking sick of the Richie from Boston's and Crow Houses and Sticks, Hexenhammers and Mark Dices and on and on and on and all this bullshit. Like, where are just everyday people? Fuck Tim Pool. Fuck all these fucking... Where's all the everyday people? That's not, I don't really, somebody wants to talk about the Jays, I'm all for it, bro. I'm not going to, like, shame them or anything. I might do a video sharing my views that are different, where we're not in alignment on that view, but I'm just sharing my view, It doesn't mean nothing. It just means whatever, I've always kind of been pretty decent at, I've over the years been able to kind of cultivate slowly an ability to agree to disagree with people. I don't really care. If you're being honest and true, I don't care if we disagree. I'll totally listen, and I'll fully appreciate the video and be watchful, waiting for more. Because what is there to watch? Nothing but Richie from Boston and Dr. Turley and I don't know, whatever, Next News Network, and these bullshitters go on and on. Like, dude, the bullshit is so bad, like the massive gaslighting. And since there aren't any everyday people, nobody's like pointing it out, because only everyday people would notice it, And like I said, you'll find one or two everyday people every once in a while putting a video out here or there. Outside of that, all it is Richie from Boston, blah, blah. Oh, the drones and Jesus and la, 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 the angels, the drones are really angels. And like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, just pure shill, grifty, like, it all targets the lowest IQ, which is really sad. So, I mean, what are you going to do, It isn't what it isn't, whatever the case. Whether it is what it is, I may not know, but I know one thing, it isn't what it isn't. But I coined that phrase. I'm coining that phrase. It isn't what it isn't. It isn't what it isn't. So anyways, I was doing a hat tip, my first video, to a particular content creator who says that. He says, run along and blah, blah, whatever. And I was just giving a hat tip to that content creator. I wasn't telling any of my viewers to run along and go away and fuck off. I was just giving a hat tip to one of the few everyday people, appears to be an everyday type person that puts out videos, which they're like practically non-existent, which is unbelievable to me. I mean, I don't know. But whatever. So I wasn't telling my viewers like to run along or nothing. I was just, it was an inside joke. It was nothing. Don't invest into that at all. It's nothing. But I was like letting him know. I was like, dude, I'm watching, bro. I'm listening to you. I'm not saying you're full of shit or not. It doesn't, whatever. It doesn't even matter. It's none of my business what I think of other people, and it's none of my business what they think of me. I just wanted to give a little hat tip and say, dude, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm not claiming I agree or disagree one way or another. I'm just like, letting all this information continue to unfold before me so that I can try to gauge, like, well, what of this do I identify with? What of this is relatable to me? What if it isn't? Whatever. Who cares? It isn't what it isn't. So, and I got no beef with anybody. I really don't. I got no beef with anybody. The only person that I did have a beef with for a while was my psycho ex. I just refer to her as my psycho ex because it's easy. I don't know. It's just because nobody knows who it is. So it's not like I'm assassinating her character. Nobody even knows who she is. So I just refer to her as my psycho ex. When that happened, like, I've never experienced so much hate in my life. A level of hatred scared the shit out of me. And I don't have it in for her no more. Like, it was just in the moment, it's like, what the fuck? But it's, whatever. I don't have it in for anybody. Just trying to mind my own business, keep my own lane, trying to clean my side of the street as best I can, and try to be of some assistance to anybody at any opportunity I have, which is little, probably. I don't know. But, but don't listen to the doomsayers. There's always hope. There's it's a Peruvian parable, anonymous Peruvian parable that says shit, I forgot. It says, in the hour of darkness, be not in despair, for crystal rain falls from black clouds. I guess some people really enjoy just despair, living in despair, and I'm not going to judge anybody for it. If that's what they want, if that's what makes them happy. I'm kind of a cynic when it comes to doom and gloom, that it's over, man. Like in that Alien movie, remember the second Alien movie called Aliens, where he's like, it's over, man, it's over, man, and they had to fucking smack him and be like, dude, shut the fuck up, we got shit to do. You're tripping the fuck out. We need you in the fucking game. What are you doing? You're melting down. We need you to stay frosty, you stupid motherfucker. Wake up. Zen slap. Pow. And he's like, okay, all right. The doomsaying shit is like, there might be some truth in there, and sure, whatever, but I don't really invest too much in the doomsaying. But it ain't easy. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying nothing about how easy. I don't know. What do I know, I'm not saying it's easy at all. Although, yeah, in the hour of darkness, be not in despair, for crystal rain falls from black clouds.